Before we start, turn off the lights, put your headphones on, and get ready to imagine every sound, every shadow. Because this story is based on a real abandoned metro station in Qatar. You've been warned. Not every metro station in Qatar is safe. Some of them were shut down long before anyone ever used them, and one of those stations still has something living inside it, something waiting for its next visitor. This is a story of the ghost of the abandoned metro station in Qatar. Deep under Doha, far below the modern, shining metro lines everyone uses, there is an old station that was built and then suddenly sealed. There was no announcement, no explanation. It was just locked away, forgotten by the public. But among the maintenance workers, one rumor kept spreading, whispered from one shift to the next. That station isn't empty, it's haunted. Salman, a new security officer, didn't believe in ghosts. He was a practical man, assigned to investigate strange activity detected on a line that was supposed to be completely inactive. As he descended the cold, concrete stairs into the darkness, the emergency lights flickered erratically. The air grew heavy, thick with a chill that felt unnatural, far colder than it should be deep underground. Then he heard it. Footsteps, slow, deliberate, and, between each step, a strange dragging sound, like something heavy being pulled across the rough floor. This was followed by a harsh, crackling breath, a sound like someone trying to breathe through burned lungs. Salman froze, his heart pounding in his chest. The footsteps stopped. He held his breath, listening to the suffocating silence. He took a cautious step forward. The footsteps started again, perfectly in sync with his own. He was being followed. At the very end of the tunnel, he found a massive metal door. A huge red X was painted across its slash violently, as if someone had been desperate to keep something on the other side. From the tiny gap under the door, a whisper slipped through, a dry, ancient voice that said, "Still missing one," ignoring every instinct screaming at him to turn back. Salman pushed the heavy door open. It groaned on its rusted hinges, revealing a massive, abandoned station drowned in near-complete darkness. Scratches, like giant claws, covered the walls from floor to ceiling. The dusty floor was marked with footprints, but they were unlike any he'd ever seen, too large to be human, and too twisted and distorted to belong to any animal. Then he saw it. Far across the platform, a shadow stood impossibly still. It was long and thin, but there was no body to cast it. As he stared, the shadow began to stretch, contorting and growing. Then it detached from the wall and began to crawl across the floor directly toward him. Suddenly, from the darkness, the creature revealed itself. It was terrifyingly tall, over 2 meters, with skin that was charred and cracked like burnt stone. Its eyes glowed with a sickening neon blue light, cutting through the gloom. And its voice was nothing like anything alive. It leaned close, its cold breath on his face, and whispered, "Years I waited down here. Years waiting for someone to come." In an instant, the remaining lights shut off one by one, plunging the station into absolute blackness. Metal doors slammed shut behind him with a deafening clang, sealing him inside. Salman turned and ran, his boots echoing in the terrifying emptiness. But it was no use. The creature appeared in front of him in a blink, blocking his path. It placed a cold, dead hand on his shoulder, the touch burning like ice. With a voice that echoed through the entire underground tunnel system, it said, "You're not leaving, you're staying." The last sound ever heard from that sealed station was a single, piercing scream that bounced off the concrete walls and then faded into silence. And today, whenever the metro lights flicker in the tunnels beneath Doha, the workers whisper to each other, "Stay alert, because something down there is still looking for its replacement. If your lights are still off, you can turn them back on. Just make sure nothing followed you from the dark. Thanks for watching. If you want more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe.